Kuba says, what would you do with a heap of spare smartphones? Was thinking of building a small phone farm, but not sure how it could be monetized. Would it be handy for CTR? I'll tell you what, Kuba, that would be a great thing to do for what I was just talking about with Damon Nelson's minion builders, because you could assign each one of those spare smartphones that you have to a persona profile. And in fact, I'm pretty sure that you can assign more than one profile per smartphone. I'm not sure what the threshold is. I have not been through all the training yet. Damon's been working on this stuff for a couple of years now. So I would encourage you to really check out that Minion Builders webinar that I just talked about. We did on Monday with Damon, because I think that would be, I mean, look, here's the thing. If you built up some, I don't know, because I have not been through the training yet. I just went through the webinar with Damon. I just started, I just signed up for the Minion Builders, dashboard and everything else. And it comes with training, depending on what level you get. The agency level comes with all the training and the boot camp and all that other stuff. And I haven't been through it yet, but I know that I'm pretty sure you can assign more than one profile per cell phone, right? Per mobile phone. I don't know whether it's 2 or 4 or whatever the maximum is, but what I'm getting at is if you were to develop, let's say you had 10 phones, okay, and you were able to assign just 2 profiles per phone, and you built them up, right? Now you'd have 20 persona profiles that you could use for a number of like really cool things. Social traffic that you could send to places for SEO signals. You could do reviews. Think about that. You could, check your local laws, but you could post reviews for people, sell reviews. There's just a number of things that you can do. And if you go check out the webinar that Damon did with us on Monday, you'll see that, you can even sell these profiles once they've been built up, right? So that you can actually make, and sell them for high dollar. If you spend the time building up a profile, that has all the social media accounts and that has followers and and there's ways to automate a lot of this stuff too. And Damon teaches a lot of that stuff too. You could sell some of these profiles for thousands of bucks, no kidding. So, if you've got a bunch of smart, as far as CTR, I don't know. You'd have to have some sort of program that would direct the traffic through those phones. We did a webinar with Michael Bose and Viper Tools, which he's built a system that does that. But it's his own proprietary system. So you'd have to have something, you'd have to program something that does something like what he's already done. And he's been working on it for years as well. So, yes, it would be valuable for CTR, but how would you automate that? Right. So that's why I think, again, I'm not in that business, right? I just would rather buy tools like Viper Tools, for example. But specifically, if I had a bank of, multiple spare cell phones and I was trying to find a good use for them right now, especially after seeing the Minion Builders webinar and realizing like, hey, you could really build up some profiles and do a lot of really good things for SEO, for sending traffic. You could sell the profiles, a number of things like that. So that's something that I would consider for sure.